Hello Manchester United fans. Premier League issue explanation on VAR red card controversy in Bournemouth vs Man United. Bournemouth were given a scare during their Premier League fixture against Manchester United on Sunday when a tackle by midfielder Tyler Adams was checked by VAR. The Premier League have confirmed that Bournemouth midfielder Tyler Adams escaped a red card versus Manchester United as his tackle on Alejandro Garnacho failed to meet the threshold for serious foul play. Adams was initially shown a yellow card by referee Peter Banks, but the Cherry star then faced an anxious wait as VAR double-checked the call. The Premier League explained the decision in a social media post, saying that it had been determined Adams' challenge was reckless rather than anything more sinister. They said, the referee's call of yellow card for the challenge by Adams on Garnacho was checked and confirmed by VAR, with the challenge deemed reckless and not serious foul play. Former Southampton defender Francis Banali agreed with the call, saying on BBC Radio 5 Live, "It's not the worst challenge we have seen. What goes against Tyler Adams is he's airborne for a split second. He didn't go with his studs showing and he has played the ball. I think that's a strong attempt to play the ball." Almost instantly after Adams escaped further punishment, Antoine Semenyo plundered the game's opener to pile even more misery on Manchester United. The Ghana star, who is being courted by United and some of the Premier League's other top clubs, thundered a strike beyond the helpless Andre Onana to break the deadlock in the 23rd minute. Man United looking to steamroll rivals as €60 million bid prepped for Serie A star. Manchester United have exploded into the race for Inter Milan star Jan Bisek and are preparing a mammoth bid for the centre-back, according to reports. Ruben Amorim is keen to strengthen in multiple areas this summer, but the amount of business the Red Devils can do will be dependent on player sales due to their PSR situation. With Victor Lindelof and Johnny Evans both set to leave the club as free agents, the signing of a new centre-back is possible to fill the void left by the duo. According to Italian outlet Interlive, Man United are willing to offer €60 million to sign German centre-back Jan Bisek, who is generating serious interest from the Premier League. The 24-year-old has struggled for consistent playing time with Inter but has impressed when called upon. He has made 34 appearances across all competitions this term, helping his side to keep an impressive 18 clean sheets. The report claims that Man United have set their sights on Bisek and the monstrous offer could see him move to Old Trafford, while they're also said to be keen on his Inter teammate Denzel Dumfries. Amorim and his recruitment team are stepping up their work ahead of the transfer window and big developments are expected in the coming weeks. On the pitch, Man Utd's full focus is on the Europa League and trying to beat Athletic Bilbao in the semi-final. 5 Prem clubs keen on Inter Milan star sources. Team Talk transfer insider Rudy Galletti revealed on April 24th that 4 Premier League clubs have registered an interest in signing Bisek. The clubs in question are Tottenham, West Ham, Everton and Bournemouth, who are all looking to add more depth to their centre-back options. Tottenham's lack of cover in the position has been exposed by injuries this term, while backup option Ben Davies is expected to leave the club. West Ham boss Graham Potter is keen to add to his defensive options this summer, while Everton are looking at potential replacements for Michael Keane, whose Toffee's contract expires this summer. Bournemouth, on the other hand, are looking at defensive targets due to the uncertainty surrounding Dean Huijsen, who is a target for Liverpool, Chelsea and Real Madrid. And now, reports suggest that Man United have joined their 4 Premier League rivals in the race for Bisek. As we have consistently reported, Amorim's priority for this summer is to sign a new striker. Wolves' Matheus Cunha is a confirmed target, along with Ipswich Town's Liam Delap. Whether they can afford to splash €60 million on a new centre-back will depend on how much cash they can generate from player sales. Man United are actively trying to offload Marcus Rashford, Case Moreau, Tyrell Malacia, Jadon Sancho, Rasmus Højlund, Antony and others, so they could get a big windfall if they can find buyers for those stars. Manchester United target Real Betis duo in Antony swap deal. Manchester United's Antony Gamble and Real Betis rising stars. Antony's Spanish revival fuels new hopes. Manchester United's £81 million gamble on Antony appeared destined for failure until a surprising twist in La Liga. As reported by Football 365, the Brazilian winger, loaned to Real Betis after failing to start a Premier League match under Erik ten Hag or Ruben Amorim this season, has found new life in Seville. Once mocked for failing to live up to his astronomical price tag, Antony has scored 5 goals and registered 2 assists in 17 matches for Betis. His resurgence has not gone unnoticed. Sporting director Manu Fajardo explained, "Here, we work on devalued players, analyzing data from players who have reached very high moments and peaks, but who for various reasons have significantly decreased their performances." In Betis' case, Antony was a spark from the off. In Antony's case, he has performed since minute 1 at Betis. The player quickly integrated into the project and has demonstrated spectacular performances since his arrival. Teammate Isco even quipped, "We hope that Antony will remain at the club, but in football, nothing can be taken for granted. We need to do crowd funding to bring Antony in. Amorim's strategy: swap and rebuild." United manager Ruben Amorim appears ready to capitalize on Antony's uptick in form. Reports from Spain suggest United have requested 19-year-old winger in a swap deal plus a discount on Antony's £42 million asking price. Rodriguez, who boasts 5 goals and 4 assists in 39 appearances, could bring fresh energy to Old Trafford. The USMNT international has impressed since his £4 million move from Internacional to Betis, making 59 appearances and catching the attention of scouts across Europe. Valuation battles and transfer chess. According to Transfermarkt, Cardoso is valued at £17 million, while Rodriguez is pegged at £8.5 million. If negotiations succeed, United could collect both rising talents and an additional £16.5 million, a tidy piece of business given Antony's struggles in England. However, there remains a hurdle. Despite heavy interest, Cardoso remains content at Betis for now. Despite the rumors, the player himself has insisted that he is happy and comfortable in Seville. At the moment, he doesn't think about an exit, although his name sounds strong in the English football offices. As Betis chase Champions League football, final decisions will hinge on the club's end-of-season standing. Final thoughts: a risk worth taking? United's faith in Antony may have backfired initially, but this proposed swap-and-sell maneuver feels astute. By reinvesting in hungry young players like Rodriguez and Cardoso, Amorim could usher in a fresh era at Old Trafford, provided the deals cross the line. Premier League forced to release VAR statement as Man United red card decision explained. Manchester United felt that Bournemouth should have received a red card just before the hosts took the lead on the South Coast. The Premier League has explained why AFC Bournemouth's Tyler Adams was not sent off moments before Manchester United fell behind on the South Coast. Adams lunged into a tackle on Alejandro Garnacho in the 21st minute, which referee Peter Banks judged to be a yellow card offence. VAR official at Stockley Park John Brooks paused play to check the decision before eventually deciding it was not a red card. Explaining the decision on X, the Premier League Match Center wrote, "The referee's call of yellow card for the challenge by Adams on Garnacho was checked and confirmed by VAR, with the challenge deemed reckless and not serious foul play." Just moments after the decision not to dismiss Adams, United went a goal down. Antoine Semenyo's fierce effort beat Andre Onana at his near post to give Bournemouth a deserved lead at the Vitality Stadium. Since the goal, United have grown into the contest, with Garnacho going close on a couple of occasions. However, the Reds find themselves behind and are on course to extending a bleak run of form in the Premier League. United have not tasted victory in the top flight since March 16th, when they beat the now relegated Leicester City 3-0 at the King Power Stadium. Ruben Amorim has insisted that the Premier League is no longer the priority, with the Europa League take precedent. On Thursday, the Reds travel to Athletic Bilbao for the first leg of their semi-final. Here at the Manchester Evening News, we're dedicated to bringing you the best Manchester United coverage and analysis.